How to create multiple collection pages on Shopify. Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, I'll show you guys how you can build multiple collection pages on Shopify, especially because it can be so tricky when you know that Shopify doesn't have any native option to create collections that are sub-collections as well. So we have to do a simple little workaround, but we're going to break it down step by step. So let's get started. Now, to get started, just click on product and then click on collections. And you want to create all of your applicable collections. So let's say I have a collection called baby items and I want to manually add items into this particular collection. So I'll just click on save. And once I click on save, I can go on ahead and browse some of my products. So let's say this baby zipper hoodie thing is the item. And after that, I am just going to go back. The second collection I have is clothing. So I am going to click on create collection. Let's say this is going to be women's clothing and makeup and accessories like this. And after that, I want to click on save. And within this particular collection, I'm going to browse and I'm going to basically add almost all of my products like the rings, the clothing, as well as the makeup and t-shirts. I'm just going to add all of these products over here and click on add. Once I've done that, I can go on ahead and start building our sub-collection. So for that particular sub-collection, first off, I am going to delete these pre-existing ones. And then I'm going to click on create collection. And this is going to be clothing. And I will manually add items within. So in the clothing section, I'm only going to add the cozy jacket, name, t-shirt, and dress, and this t-shirt. And once I've done that, I will go back and build a new collection page. So this will be accessories. And then I'll just click on save. And once I click on save, on the bottom, I can click on browse. And then I will add some of the accessory items like the makeup and the bracelet and ring. And now we have categorized all of our collections. Now, to be able to display them accurately, we have 4 pages over here, and I just like to do this in 2 different tabs to make it easier for me to look at the products that I have. And you're going to go into online store on the left panel. Now, once you go into online store, you're going to click on pages on the left. Once you click on pages, click on add page over here, and you're going to name the first page as the same thing as your basic collection. So this is going to be women's clothing and accessories. And then within this page, I want 2 directories where one would lead to women's clothing and one would lead to accessories. And you will see you have page templates on the left, so we're going to leave it at default page. Click on save over here. And once you've done that, you can go on ahead and duplicate this page. So I'll duplicate this. Okay, and then I'll just rename this into women's clothing, and then I'll click on save. And then once I do that, I can duplicate that, and then I'll rename the copy of women's clothing into women's accessories like this. Once I have created all of these basic pages, I can go back and take a look at the pages. Now, once we have created these pages, we can go into online store. And once we go into online store, we are going to click on customize on the left panel. Now, once we have clicked on customize on the left panel, you're going to go scroll down. And once you click on home page, scroll down, you have this other section. So click on the other section and you will see any other types of pages that might be present. So we should be able to see all of our pages. So we have our women's clothing and accessories page like this, and we are going to find it in our editor. So I'm going to click on customize homepage. We have the products page. Yeah, we're going to go into pages over here. And once we click on pages, just select the default page. And the default page for us is women's clothing. I'm going to change it from the top left and select women's clothing and accessories. Once I do that, I am going to decrease the bottom padding, and we have this announcement bar, the header, and then the page template. So in the page template, what I am going to do is that women's clothing and accessories needs to display the 2 collections. So I'll delete the jacket section from here and click on add section. Once I click on add section, I can actually insert a multi-column. We're going to insert a multi-column, and I'm going to rename the multi-column. You can rename it into whatever. I am not going to display the page name. I am just going to copy that and then delete that from here or just hide it. And then in the multi-column, I'm going to insert the name of our page, which is women's clothing and accessories. Women's clothing and accessories, like this. And we have the heading size, the number of columns, and I'm going to reduce that to 2 only. And then after that, in the multi-column, I'm going to click on column 1, and column 1 is going to display clothing. And then we have a description, and then you can link the label. So from here, I am going to link it to a certain page, and the page is going to be women's clothing, like this. And then I'm going to remove the descriptive text, and I can click on select image and use any image of women's clothing from my store. So I'm just going to be using this image from here. And then after that, we have our second column or third column. I'm going to delete the third one. And I'll just go into the second column, click on select image, and I'll use one of the accessory images like this one, click on done, and rename that column into rings. And then you can just click on insert link. Even on the word that you are writing, you can insert the link of women's accessories like this. And then after that, you're going to paste the same link into the pages section, and it will lead to women's accessories like this. And then I'm going to remove the description on this as well. Now, even for the image that you have, you can make sure that it represents the collection that you are trying to advocate for. Now, below that, you have a button label. So in this particular button label, we can add shop now or any other info. Or if we just remove the info, the button will be removed. I'm going to remove that and click on save. Now, once I have completed that, the next step is to actually add these into your header. Now, I like to structure all of my pages first, so I like to go into default page again, and then change my default page to the women's accessories page. So if you go into the women's accessories page, because you structured that in the format of a page, it's going to follow the same format. But what you can do is you can choose to illustrate certain info. So let's go on ahead and view our online store right now. But before that, we're going to go into navigation on the left and then click on add menu, or we're going to click on navigation, click on main menu. And in the main menu, we're going to add another name, which is going to be women's clothing and accessories like this. And the page is going to link to a specific page called women's clothing and accessories. And I'll just click on add over here. Now, once I click on add, I will go back into our Shopify store. And once I open up our Shopify store from here, we can see the new menu item should be added. It might take a couple of seconds for this to be completed. Yeah, we have the new main menu added, so we're gonna wait for it to be synced up. And if I click on women's clothing and accessories, we have these two options. Now, how can we convert the pages from here to actually redirect into those particular sub pages? So to do that, you can go into pages, and what you're going to do is you can click on add page, and you have different types of templates. Now, to customize the templates that we have to do a little bit of a workaround, because on Shopify, you have to do some workarounds. So for that, we're going to go into our online store and click on customize. Now, once you click on customize, you will see you have your collections pages. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into our pages, go into our default page, which is going to be the clothing and accessories page. Now, from here, we're going to link this instead of to a page, link it to the clothing collection. We're going to link it to that and click on insert. And I don't want to link it directly. I am going to take the text, insert the link into the text. It should go into collections and display the clothing collection. And then the link at the bottom of this particular item should go into collections and display the clothing collection like this. Now, once we do that, we can go on ahead and go into the second column, and I'm going to change the second column as well. So instead of it linking to our page, I will link it to the collection of accessories that we just created. And I'll click on done. And even at the bottom, you're going to remove the template from that and then click on collections instead of products. and add the accessories. So once I click on save over here, I should have the ability to now view my collections like so. So if I refresh my page from my dashboard and click on clothing, now this has opened up the clothing collection. And after that, if I click on rings, this will open up the rings and accessories collection. Now, another customization that you might have to do is to add them to the navigation menu. So to be able to add that into the navigation menu, you're going to open up your main menu settings in your dashboard. And in your main menu settings, what you're going to do is click on add menu item, and you're going to add clothing, and click on collections and click on clothing as a collection. Click on add and then click on the second one, which is going to be accessories, and then click on collections, click on accessories collection, and click on add. Now hold them from the left and move them towards the right, like this, under the women's clothing and accessories. And make sure both of them are placed underneath like this. Once you click on save, your store is finished, and now you have multiple collection pages on your Shopify store. So if I click on women's clothing and accessories, I can click on clothing to see clothing, and I'm just waiting for the menu items to load up as well. Yeah, so even now we have a drop-down menu where we can directly access both of these collections, as well as click on the basic page to access the basic page. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe.